Welcome to another Proseek video. This is Cy, Proseek CEO, and we're joined by IFBB Men's Physique Pro Jordan Clark. Today we're going to be doing Arnold Classic predictions for men's physique. So thanks for joining us, Jordan.
Thank you.
All right, so these are all the competitors. There's only 12 of them. So we're going to try and decide who's going to be top 6. We'll start with 6 and then work our way up to the winner.
Gotcha.
So of all these guys, who do you have in 6th?
If we're going to be real strict about this, I'd probably say I'm going to have Dilson.
Dilson, okay.
Yeah.
And we can switch them around after as well
Yeah.
if you feel like you forgot someone or whatever. Okay, so 5th place.
5th place, I got Vitor in 5th.
All right.
Then we got...
Yeah, I'll have you just pick them all, and then we can rationalize it after.
Yeah. I got Ben.
Ben, okay.
Ben in 4th. Then we got Andrei. Dayu.
Mm-hmm.
And I say E-Man. And then Brandon.
Yeah, I think that's very similar to mine too. I think the 6th place is the only one where I'm like, I don't really know who's going to go there. A lot of guys could have that 6th place spot.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about it. So why did you put Dilson in 6th over? Because we got Emmanuel Costa, Barack.
Mm-hmm.
I think those.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes down to it, I mean, Dilson has he brings a killer conditioning all the time. He has that nickname, the Brazilian Ryan Terry.
Right? Yeah.
He has a pretty balanced physique. He did bring his back a little bit, but I want to see that more defined, etched out. And also his abs are pretty good. Like I say, he brings the conditioning. Just his ab genetics to me aren't totally the best.
His midsection is not like this. It's not the smallest.
Yeah, so that's really what it comes down. He brings great conditioning, like I said, but a pretty good balanced look. It's just like his abs kind of don't do it for me. And I have to see what his back looks like. I mean, he did make some changes, some improvements. So I'm definitely interested to see. But as of right now, I haven't seen him stage ready yet and on stage, so I can't put him above Vitor.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so you have Vitor behind Ben. So what did Vitor place at the Olympia? Was he 10th?
Yeah, he was. He beat Ben.
Yeah, so he was 10th and Ben was 12th, right? So what do you think is going to be the difference here where Ben is going to...
So the whole thing about even this year's Olympia is, a lot of guys I can see in the league are using that also as an excuse, even though they're trying to say it's not an excuse, but it was 2 hours behind schedule. And then on top of that, then you have people saying, when it came down to, how their look because of that, a lot of people faded. You saw E-Man drop to 11th place, drop to 11th place, but he was 4th for the past 2 years. But then he's still being considered, a top 2 guy at this show. So it's just like, but and then no one's considering Ben, even though Ben was right behind E-Man, 11th, 12th. So I mean, and apparently everybody wasn't at their best. A lot of people didn't have the best look. So I'm like, okay. At the end of the day, E-Man dropped 7 whole placings. Almost. I mean, yeah, basically, 7 whole placings. And then Ben only dropped 3. So I'm like, who has the big...
That was probably Ben's best look, though, right? The Olympia of this year. This is
I
probably
wouldn't even say it was his best look at all.
What do you think his best look is?
A lot of guys, it was not like a lot of guys did not look good at the Olympia.
Like for E-Man, you could tell he faded for sure at towards prejudging. What show do you think Ben looked better at than the 2025 Olympia?
I would say that Hurricane look was really good.
Hurricane look after was really good, yeah.
Yeah, and then
but that was after the Olympia, right?
Yeah, and then also people don't give credit. I didn't even realize this, that even though a lot of other people probably do, but some people don't even really speak on it. It's like Ben's a coach, like, for, like, a top Olympian.
Yeah, he's
Was
a great
he?
coach.
It's
Yeah.
like, so he has, like,
The bikini,
who's yeah,
right?
bikini. He's
Yeah.
what, Miss Olympia for
Mhm.
bikini? I'm like, "Okay." Like, he's a coach while being at the Olympia himself, coaching another Olympian who won her category. Like, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous stress. On top of that, having a whole bunch of other athletes I know, and E-Man had his own, had his own problems,
Yeah.
leading into Olympia. So I mean, like, yeah, everybody has their own little thing. So we don't know those different stressors, how they play on people. And clearly it played on E-Man, and clearly, not clearly, but it played on E-Man, and then also it played on Ben. So there's a lot of factors when it comes into this bodybuilding game where it's just like a massive, massive mental strain when it comes to prep. And you never know what people are going through. So at the end of the day, based off of this, I just feel like Ben has a way better look than it comes to Vitor.
Okay.
And I really haven't seen them next to each other at their bests.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're
So
close
even
enough where
Vitor,
it could
he's still
easily
changing his look yearly. He's still
Mhm.
improving. He has to improve a lot. For him, it's gonna be bringing in that tight core, make sure it's like he's not distended or anything like that. And just bringing that crisp sharpness. He brought his back up for the past couple of years. So, you know, I don't know where he's at with his weight cap. He has a great balanced physique, but I think Ben has a great balanced physique for what
Yeah.
he brings. So at the end of the day, it's just going to be a big play on conditioning for this show and balance. So I feel like when it
Just need
comes
Ben's
down
kind
to
of
it,
reached that point where he can jump Vitor.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Ben has consistently gotten better every year, every season.
hmm
And they're so close together, like 2 spots in Olympias, like that could change like that. So,
yeah,
yeah, he could definitely be ahead of Vitor.
yeah.
Um, okay, so then we have the top 3. So do you think there's a chance that Ben could break into the top 3, or do you think these 3 are pretty set?
It really depends on how everybody comes in, because every one of these guys has came in bad before.
Yeah.
Last year, they all have, well, I don't know about Andre. Andre was pretty consistent. For
He
Andre's look, it's just
he
it
did have
really
a
comes down
couple.
to Andre's posing,
Yeah.
from my opinion. Andre's posing just needs a bit more work. He comes in conditioned. He has a size. He actually could downsize a little bit in some body parts. That's how much size he has. Um, and he's, I mean, balanced. And so I'm like, at the end of the day, a lot of it just comes down to like maybe having to downsize in the arms and then posing. So I
Yeah.
mean, you know, so at the end of the day, like I see him in person. I mean, he's tall, but he's not Ben tall,
He's like
because
our height,
Ben's
right? Like
yeah,
5'10" and a
Ben's
half.
like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm taller than Andre, and Ben's like essentially taller than me.
Yeah.
Because when I'm on prep, I shrink, and then but for him, he's at his height. So I'm like, okay. So at the end of the also top of that, I haven't really stood next to Ben without shoes on, so I can't really put that. So, but at the end of the day,
Yeah, Ben's definitely taller.
yeah, Ben's taller. Yeah, so even though we have like the same freaking weight cap, but so, but but
Wait,
more
you
or less,
do?
so yeah, yeah,
You guys are measured the same?
in the
That's
same
that's that's
height then.
that's weird. Yeah.
hmm So it's like because he's in a 6 foot, he's like 6 foot,
Yeah.
and I'm in, but we had to be above 5'11". If you're
Oh,
above
so you're above
5'11",
5'11".
if you're above 5'11" to 6 foot, then you could be 215. I'm
Oh, okay.
5'11" and like court. I averaged out to 5'11" and 1/4. So one show
Mhm.
was 5'11" and a half. Another show was 5'11" and 3/4. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So
And he's probably
you have
like
to average out.
5'11" and like 7/8, like just under 6 foot.
Right.
Yeah, but still the same weight cap. Yeah, that makes
hmm
sense. All right, so Andre, we have him third.
And he has like the second, and then Andre also, he's like the second highest placing guy at the Olympia, technically in this lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, he got
So
what? So was it 7th?
yeah, that's seventh. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so then we have E-Man and Brand in the top 2.
hmm
So you're thinking E-Man's gonna come back much better than the Olympia.
Yeah, just seeing just seeing his pictures and everything like that. But wait, to also go back to answer the question, is like I can see Ben in the top 3 if E-Man and Andre sneezes. wrong, to be honest. Um, if they come in a hair off conditioning, and Ben has to bring the conditioning, um, I feel like Ben can slide up into the 2-3 spot. Also because he's a tall guy, so he could have that shoulder to waist ratio size difference could show really well on stage for him. Like I was going to have Alessandro creep in there, but
Yeah,
Alessandro has a
Alessandro
really
got 5th last year, right? Yeah, he was right
uh.
behind Emmanuel Costa.
If he honestly, if even Alessandro brings, I haven't seen him yet do it, but if he brings some crazy conditioning and fullness in his chest, I don't see why not he couldn't be in the top 6.
Yeah,
But
I could definitely see him beating like Dilson for
yeah, I'm
that
just talking
6th
about
spot.
overall, even like balanced physiques. Like, yeah, Mayo Costa was a high place over there, but is he more balanced than, Alessandro? I don't believe so. But Mayo Costa bought some crazy conditioning and he has a pretty good aesthetic. So, but then we're also playing a game of like centimeters here, who's better there. And it's
Yeah.
all small stuff. And then on top of that, then it lands on the judges on what the judges really like.
Yeah, I think that 5-6 spot could be a lot of people. Could be Alessandro, Emmanuel, Barak. Any of these guys could be in that that edge there.
Right.
Yeah, so we were talking about so E-Man, yeah, his updates looked really good. This looks like he's bringing his like very good condition. I've never seen his midsection look so hard and tight. Do you think there is any chance E-Man could beat Brandon?
If Brandon sneezes wrong.
It's close, right? That's what I
These
was
guys
thinking.
aren't as far apart anymore. Like, it's great that people like place Brandon. Oh yeah, why not? Boom, put him there. But it's never like that. We just saw Brandon lose to Edvon.
Yeah,
He lost to
Edvon.
Banks at
Yeah,
Pittsburgh. So
yeah,
I'm like, two big shows that aren't the
and
Arnold
Vitor,
and
right? Wasn't Vitor 3rd in that
yeah,
show?
yeah, Vitor,
Yeah,
yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Um, so I'm like, oh, this is Brandon. I'm like, well, Brandon's front wasn't too off. It was really his back.
yeah,
And in my opinion, like even like from Pittsburgh to New York, his back really didn't change much.
yeah, yeah. No,
Um,
I agree. I
so I
didn't think
mean,
his Pittsburgh
like,
and New York look were that different.
so I'm like, let's be for real here. At the end of the day, I'm like,
These guys are very close.
they're all very close. And that's why I say even this year is going to be a big waking up for people. Like they're going to be like, "Oh, I thought it was this." I'm like, "You thought wrong." Like, like my show, even for example, homeboy Cisco didn't compete since 2023. Comes in, wins 2 back-to-back shows, beating multiple Olympians,
Yeah,
along with me, of course. And I'm not Olympian, so I don't count. Um, So at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, that's funny because his pro debut was the same year as my pro debut year. I didn't realize that. He just did,
yeah,
I think he did the Puerto Rico pro, Dominican pro, something like that.
yeah. I think Brandon's he's definitely the front runner, but if he's off at all in the front, Emmanuel could beat him because Emmanuel's back is definitely better and his front shot's looking really good. So if Brandon's off at all, yeah, I definitely could see Emmanuel being able to beat him.
Right. E-Man looks great. He has a great, shoulder to waist ratio, great chest. It's filling out more. I need to see it on
Yeah,
stage though. Um, and he has a great back pose. Is he balanced in the legs? No. Do I would
he's
like to
getting
see
better.
more?
It's getting
Yeah, he's
better.
getting better. I like to
Yeah,
see more leg development.
yeah. It could be a
Um,
little bit more still, but
yeah. So I'm
him
like,
and
and on
Ben
top,
both.
him and Ben. Yeah. But do I say the one thing that he falters on is his midsection aesthetic, not the conditioning. They both can bring condition abs. We've both seen it. But who has the most aesthetic looking core?
See, I would have said Ben, but recently with the most recent updates of E-Man, his core does look really good.
I mean, really good to aesthetic are, in my opinion, two different things. Because yeah, his abs are etched out, blocked out.
Mm-hmm.
A decent 6-pack showing,
Pretty
but
decent symmetry.
they're kind of asymmetrical a bit. You know,
It's not like
He has,
perfect like
he has
Brandon's, but
he has he has great obliques. I gotta say that these are game of centimeters. It's a
yeah.
game of centimeters. Who he just has a little bit of distance, like a little bit of angle here that doesn't look as quite as good as Ben's.
But I think
But
it's
you know
much
he's
better
still
than Andre Do. I think has the worst midsection of all by a
he's
landslide.
pretty he's pretty wide. That's why he has to have that angle look, which is
Yeah.
fine. You know, make it work. But that's another thing is him keeping all that size on. I'm like, that's fine to an extent. But when you're at this deep of a lineup, it's kind of like, okay, if you really want to win, you're going to have to do something to, you know, bring that waist in, be more conditioned,
Yeah.
fix your posing a bit. So I shouldn't see striations in your chest when you're hitting a front pose. It shouldn't really be, that shouldn't be a thing. You should be able to stand up tall, proud, chest out, be able to flex your abs and present your physique. Um, you shouldn't be tight in flexing, especially in your chest. There's no chest pose.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think his presentation to me is also the worst, and his midsection is the worst. But he has a really nice. Everything outside of the midsection is really good. A lot of size, good
is he
conditioning.
with Dark Sport for a sport short brand?
I think he wore Manifest at the Olympia.
Oh, he did? Oh,
I
he
thought
oh
I thought
he
so.
did. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Never mind then. Well, actually, with the manifest, I think he just needs maybe a little size smaller. I
Yeah.
feel like he has
They
that.
looked a little baggy,
Yeah, I'm
which
just
is
like I
weird
don't
for
get.
Manifest because they're like pretty tight.
Yeah, but he ordered his wrong. Like, so that's another thing is like, you know, I saw the design of Manifest. I'm like, because the blue shorts I always was wearing to the
Mhm.
shows, those camo blue shorts, those are 30 waist, I think, or 31. So I'm like, I, for Manifest, I got a 29.
Yeah.
So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm just like, I saw the image. I was like, those are gonna be tight. So let me get, you know, a smaller waist size, because then if I get a bigger one, it's just gonna be baggier. I want them tighter anyway.
So you want them tight. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the look it's supposed to really even
Yeah.
have. It's like you want them tight to your legs with
Right.
board shorts, but you don't want them to make them look like they're shorts from 2008.
Right.
So, or
Yeah.
2012, more or less.
Yeah, 'cause I
Um,
remember seeing his Olympia one. I'm like, I see Manifest on it, but they don't fit like Manifest usually does. So yeah, he must have ordered like way too big.
yeah, probably. Which I mean, I get it.
It
Sometimes people make a
happens.
mistake.
Yeah.
People make a mistake. Everybody's hips to waist ratio. They don't know if it's going to fit their thighs properly. I didn't know how the material was even going to be until I got in my hand. Like, oh, these are stretchy.
Dude,
Like
they're really
they're
stretchy. They're really
yeah. So I'm
comfortable.
like, yeah, but you know, shout out to Absolute Aesthetics. Those are the guys now.
Oh, those are your guys now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, forget those got me fitting right.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a pretty good list. Any last minute comments or changes you want to make?
For all the new competitors, if you're watching, understand when you get into the pro league, understand there is no one safe from them losing a spot. It's just you have to come in and compete. Don't be afraid to sit out here and compete. Don't sit out here and listen to people say, "Oh, you shouldn't do this show. You shouldn't do that show." No, bring your best look and do a show that you want to do. 'Cause at the end of the day, you have to verse these guys anyway. Pick what's right for you. Focus on you, and just bring the best you. But at the end of the day, plenty of people will tell you not to do things. But the way this league's going right now, you're going to see a lot more of these gentlemen at your shows. So just be prepared for that. Don't try to hide and run and pick your shows. No, pick what's right for you, bring the best you, and then try to evolve you after the show when it comes to speaking to the judges. And then maybe you can also beat one of these guys along the way, because it can very much so happen, because it happened with me. And I just sat there, worked out, went to work, went to go compete, and it was so. No
Yeah.
extra drama, no extra bullshit, no extra ego. Just did my job, what I wanted to do, because I knew what I had to do. And
Yeah.
it wasn't, oh, I need to come beat that person. I need to come beat that person. No, it was, I'm trying to win the show. I'm going to bring my best look. That's
That's
it.
good. Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah, honestly, you you never know what's gonna happen. Just bring your best, and yeah, you can try and duck people and try and do this, but then someone you weren't trying to duck will come in and win, and you had no idea who they were. Or like it's just you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah,
Or,
uh, pick a
or,
show.
yeah, but then don't sit here and get upset if someone, comes from behind who's better and does the show as well. Take it as a learning experience, enjoy the process, and grow from it. That's all you can do. Because stressing yourself out trying to say I gotta go beat this person, I gotta go beat this. It ain't gonna work out so well. You'll stress
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
out.
That's something I've learned too the past few years. I'll like whenever I do a national show, I'll try and be like, oh, should I be in class D or class E? Because I'm like right on the edge. I'm like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
see this guy posting and he's going to be in class E. Maybe I should, try and get to class D this time or try and get to class E. And it doesn't matter because then there's some other dude that you didn't know about that didn't post that looks amazing that just like comes out of nowhere. So just
Mm-hmm.
don't stress yourself out. Go where you need to go. Could bring your best, and whatever happens, happens.
That's probably the top three most important thing. Stress management.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, these are the final picks. Sixth place, Dilson. Fifth place, Vitor. Fourth place, Ben Quill. Third place, Andrei Diu. Second place, Emmanuel Hunter. And first place, Brandon Hendrickson. We'll see how close we get. So thanks for joining, Jordan, and we will talk soon.
Yes, thank you.